Hey everybody, Big Balls Fantasy Football here. We know we've been talking about our Bears every week. We are here. The Bears are winning 14-10, and you would think we'd be ecstatic, but we're not, because there is still a lot of Bears hate going on. Trestman still isn't coaching well. Cutler has a great first half. Balls out, gets you fantasy points. Jeffrey gets fantasy points. Marshall gets fantasy points. But here's the problem. We are still in a lot of goddamn trouble, because Trestman is just a weak coach, and we need to have some fire going. And Cutler, of course, had to end the half with a pick. There we go. There goes some of your points away. So we're here at Tinhorn this week, and we are going to film some Bears hate.
Hey, so Big Balls Fantasy Football here. This is Jenilee at halftime, breaking down some stats for you. The Minnesota Vikings haven't done that much of anything, but Teddy Bridgewater does have a touchdown for you in fantasy. Brandon Marshall has 85 yards, a touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey has 64 yards and a touchdown. And Matt Forte has gone for 49 yards, and he has 4 receptions for 43 yards. Also, Jay Cutler has over 200 yards passing in the half with 2 touchdowns. However, he did throw an interception, as Greg told you, at the very end of the half. The Bears are up 14-10. They get the ball back going into the third quarter, so hopefully the Bears will be getting you some more fantasy points. I need some more out of Martellus Bennett. He only has 1 catch for me so far, so we're going to break it down, talk to some Bears fans here, and then go in for the third quarter. Hey, Big Balls Fantasy Football here, and here we are with Aaron, who is normally a Bears fan, but I had my Bulls jersey on earlier this week, and he's got his Bulls jersey on. So do you want to talk a little bit Bears, maybe a little bit Bulls even?
Just talk about Chicago in general, the best city in the world. That's what I wish I was at the moment. But as far as our Bears go, the season isn't going the way everyone expected. But I mean, come off season, we just probably need some changes. I mean, I don't know who. I'm not going to say what players, but organization needs to step up. Some people need to just take accountability, and we'll be all right. I say we'll be all right. We'll be all right.
Do you think we need a head coaching change this next season?
No, we don't. Not at the moment. Give him a chance. He just needs to fire up the guys. Basically, he needs to, like I say, take accountability. I mean, he's made some bad decisions. Come off season. I mean, take responsibility for your mistakes and learn from them.
I was a little disappointed to see him run the ball at the end of the second quarter. We had a minute left. We had 2 timeouts. And instead of trying to push the ball down the field a little bit more, since our receivers have been getting open, we didn't get any points on the board, and I think he just wasted that time. So I was a little disappointed. Does that frustrate you that he becomes conservative at times when he should push the ball down a little down the field?
Very. I mean, we had that problem with Levy at times. Playing. You got to play to win, not playing not to lose. I mean, we had a lot of time. Like she said, Jenilee said, we had a lot of time. We had all the time in the world, basically. We got the offense. I mean, there's no reason why you shouldn't use that clock, manage the clock better, and try to go down the field and get some points. I mean, 3 would have been fine. Okay, just get some points. Act like you want to win. Act like you want to win, Bears.
Absolutely, and let's not forget that we fired Levy after a 10-6 season. Robbie Gould did miss a field goal in the first half as well, so that kind of wraps us up for some Bears talk.
Chicago Bears, put up the fight with the fight so fearlessly. We'll never forget the way you built the nation. With your T formation, bear down, Chicago Bears, and let them know why you're wearing the crown. You're the pride and joy of Illinois. Chicago Bears, bear down.
Big Balls Fantasy Football here. We got a Bears win this week. But you wouldn't know it here at Tinhorn because most of the people here were in different jerseys. Look at Anthony here. We're in the Blackhawks' beautiful red and black and white. Why are you wearing it?
I've been a Bears fan my whole life. This team has talent. The problem with this team is that they're underachieving. All those other years, there's been bad seasons. We had 02, we've had 03, we've had 04. But there was really nobody on the team. You had Brian Urlacher, that was it. You have a lot of talent on the team. You have Alshon Jeffrey. You have Brandon Marshall. You have Martellus Bennett. You have Matt Forte. You got a lot of guys that can do a lot of good things on the field, and they're underachieving. It's the first time I've ever been embarrassed to wear Bears gear. Just seeing the way they've been playing in these last few games. They get blown out by New England, 50-plus points. Setting a franchise record, 38 points in the first half has never happened against a Bears team ever in their storied franchise. They have a bye week. You go play your arch nemesis, and you give up 42 in the first half, breaking that record from just the previous game. It's something that is just sickening to me. I'll always watch the Bears. I will always watch the Bears. However, right now I'm just a little disappointed, and it's sad to say that I'm a little embarrassed to wear their gear because people know what happens on the streets. You know, unfortunately, the NFL is the largest sport in this country. People know the Blackhawks. They know the success. You got this one right here. You got 2010. You got 4 of the last 6 Western Conference Finals. But it's just football is bar none the biggest sport in this country, and it's sad to see this. It's nice to get a win. They still had 500-plus yards of offense and only 21 points. They won the game. It's nice. They finally got their home win. But you want to see more than just that. It doesn't make me any more confident going into next week. I know I'm kind of rambling here, but still.
No, I couldn't agree with you more, Anthony, because I was telling her, I'm like, okay, all of these Bear fans are going to all of a sudden go, oh, okay, you know, we're back on track right now. We're back on track. Everything's fine. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Management is still fucked. Trestman is still fucked. You know, the team still and the coaching especially is in a bad place.
I like the offense did a lot of good things today. The points weren't there, but they did good things. The defense still is not producing those turnovers we once saw. They had the one turnover right there at the last play of the game in garbage time.
But it was given to them. It
was a gift. Yeah, it was a gift. It was a gift. So.
But yeah, we used to have this strong defense. We used to rely on that, and we can't. Last season, we got away with getting in shootout games. This season, it's just not going to happen. We need to actually have a real team, and the fans have spoken. I mean, you got Blackhawks jerseys out. We have Bulls jerseys out. We're going to show footage of that, too. It's really sad, the fact that Bears fans won't wear their own colors during a goddamn game. I had to even go retro.
I'm going retro next week. I'm going to wear my dad's Dick Butkus. Yes. But I still got the hat. I'll always support this team. I will never stop supporting this team. I'll never be fair weather.
Yep.
However, I just am stopping to contribute giving money to this franchise because they need to get it together. It's the oldest franchise in the NFL, arguably, maybe Green Bay. And you look at a team like New England that's just doing all these good things. You see what they're doing. I had the numbers like 2 weeks ago after that loss. The number of playoffs they've been to in the amount of years that Tom Brady's been there versus the Bears. I mean, it's just...
And one final word. This is the first week. In all the time I can remember, I get an email from the Bears. Oh, we have tickets available for a game.
Really?
When though?
Wow.
Oh, you didn't even see?
No,
you didn't
I did not know that. Wow.
There were tickets available for this game to watch.
Wow.
Unbelievable. You never would have that. At StubHub, of course, you can go anytime.
Right.
But as
Just
generally,
Ticketmaster?
No,
or
yeah,
from Chicago Bears? Or,
yeah,
okay.
from the Bears. You could have gotten a ticket to the game this week.
Wow.
Horrible. That's how horrible our team is doing. The fact that season ticket holders gave up their tickets. You could go Ticketmaster. You could get tickets. That's where the state of the Bears is right now. So yes, we got to win. I'm very happy. But in fantasy-wise, of course, Jay Cutler, Brandon Marshall, Alshon Jeffrey, everybody went crazy. But you know, hold the fort. We'll wait till next week. This is Big Balls Fantasy Football signing out. Wilson! Ta-da!